Today we're going to show you how to remove the bumper from a Porsche 991. We used a 991.1 turbo for this video. The tools you'll need are the factory supplied headlight removal tool, a 90-degree hook or long flathead screwdriver, and a Torx T25 and T30 screwdriver. Let's begin. The first step is to remove all the weather stripping from around the front trunk. From there, you'll remove the plastic cover in the front trunk. After that, you'll remove the two plastic liners on either side. And lastly, the plastic front trunk latch cover. Underneath the latch cover, you'll find 3 Torx screws. Loosen the screws and remove them completely. Next, move on to each wheel well. You don't need to have the car in the air to remove these screws. Inside the fender liner, you will see Torx screws. In order to access the screw by the corner light, peel the fender liner back. This screw is removed from the underside, as shown. Once the screw from underneath the corner light is removed, we will remove the corner light. This is done by popping the front corner out and then sliding the entire light forward. Note that there will be a small electrical connection to remove once the corner light is out. Do this for both sides. Once the corner lights and all fender liner screws are removed, move on to the headlights. In your Porsche factory supplied toolkit, you'll find a metal wrench with a square socket on the end of it. This is the headlight wrench. You'll remove the factory toolkit and corresponding insert on the other side, and look for a rubber tab covering a hole. Open the tab and insert your headlight tool until you feel it grip the headlight retaining clip and turn towards the rear of the car. It should only take about a quarter to a half turn to release the headlight. Once done, you can pull the headlight out by hand. Note the electrical connection and undo it. Do this for both sides. Once the headlights are removed, you can tackle the remaining screws which are underneath the front bumper. These can be accessed without a lift, as shown. On the turbo cars, there are 2 push-to-connect air lines which operate the automatic front air dam. Simply disconnect those 2 lines at this time. You'll then move on to removing the headlight washer system. Note that there is a black plastic connector behind the driver's side headlight. You'll want to have a bucket ready, as when you disconnect this, headlight washer fluid will pour out. Undo the C-clip as shown and pull the nozzle out over the bucket to drain. Inside of each headlight hole inside of the bumper is a metal retaining clip. Use your 90-degree tool from the front or a flathead screwdriver from the back to push or pull these retaining clips out of place. Doing so will loosen the bumper. Slide it forward a little bit and reach your hand in each fender liner for an electrical connector. Undo the electrical connector on both sides. Once that is done, you're ready to remove the bumper. In our video, we had forgotten to disconnect the front push-to-connect airline fittings for the front air dam, which is what you see Tom doing now. Once you have established that the bumper is free to remove, gently pull forward and place in a safe working area. You are now ready to install your Rennline grille screens.